Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of my Bath City Football Manager 2020 Lower League Management Series. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you're enjoying this. You're going to be seeing a lot more videos, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new, of course, of this series specifically, because I'm really getting into it. So let's not waste any more time and just review the games that I played since the previous episode. Kicked off the season against Oxford and was disappointing to lose that, to a penalty in all the shots we had ourselves. So that was pretty disappointing. Then we went to play Dorking away from home, and it wasn't really outstanding performance, and it was another frustrating one because we conceded another penalty. You might have thought, if you concede a penalty 2 games in a row, something needs to be done, whether it be discipline-wise or just players or defenders crap. That could be the simple answer. So Ross Stern scored, so that was a good thing. But then we got home. I thought, okay, maybe away from home was tough. It was tough. So we got back home, and that was a much better performance. Gave the lads a bit of a talking to, and we made a signing, actually, lads. We made a signing in Danny Haynes. I thought, I talked about maybe could use another left winger. And he comes with experience, and he's done all right. He scored on his debut. That was fantastic. That was a fantastic start to his career to score a winning, or late goal. It's like an injury time. I treat it not as a winning goal, but like a ceiling goal. A ceiling. If I'm going to say ceiling, I should go like that because ceiling's on the top. There's a few attributes I didn't look as deep into. When we got him in, and after a game or two, I realized how low certain attributes are. That means he's quite selfish. Look at his teamwork, 2. Work rate, 4. And I don't know why I have to show you guys the numbers like that. But anyway, you understand that is very low. But I thought if he's going to be selfish, if he's going to be a selfish player, which judging Danny, mate, not to be too direct towards you, maybe some of your former teammates might agree. But anyway, I'm just judging off how the game is rating you, really. When you got 2 teamwork and 4 work rate, it's a mix of being lazy and selfish, and that's not a good mix. But I'm supposed to be praising him because he's done well, but I gotta be level and think about his negatives and his positives, and gear towards the positives. That's what I mean. And he's scored a couple goals so far, and that's what we're doing. I feel the role we play with him inside forward, and with his player traits as well, he cuts in from the left wing. That's perfect for him, because if we go to the reports right there, Ross Stern we're playing on the right side. So that's already a good thing in terms of saying who's the best player. The next one was Owara Edwards, and I feel like he's a bit weaker attribute-wise. He's got nice flair, but this kind of player is going to be someone who's not as consistent for mine. And he was great in the preseason, but yep. Just to update you guys on that. Talk about Danny Haynes. He's an interesting one. Comes with good experience as well. Like, he played in the championship for a lot of his career, as you can see there. Championship, regular player. I may have used him before once somewhere, like back in the day. Don't know where, but I remember him at Ipswich. He stayed there for a while early in his career and playing in the championship. He might have been a good talent back then, or seen as a good talent, up and coming player. So so there was that, and then against Havant and Waterlooville, we beat them, and the last 2 wins, guys, we're on a winning streak technically, but these games are tight. I don't feel like we are dominating at all. But Ryan Brunt is back. He was actually suspended for the first games of the season, not just the first. I think it was the first 3. Yeah, he was suspended for 3. So if any of you Bath fans in real life, did he get a suspension at the end of the season or something? Like the last game of the season. But yeah, and I mean, he's come in and scored. So hopefully, he can be a bit more regular. Now as that Lolos, who he got on loan, he's doing alright, but he's inexperienced. We can't rely on him to be a regular goal scorer for us. Exactly against Welling, though. there was goals like Haynes, he did score himself. Barker, like big goals, but we only won. We're not dominant. We're not dominant in any of these games. If I just show you guys quickly, just to go off where I see the match stats here. Don't need to go super in detail. Welling actually had more shots and more shots on target. And if we go again against Havant and W Waterlooville, we had less shots on target but more shots in total, so it was a bit even. I'd say it was an even game really. So, and against Hampton and Richmond we were a bit more comfortable, like we had 6 shots on target to the 4, 10 shots to 9, but it's not overly dominant, and it took us to a late injury time goal to make it 2-0. So I did want to give you guys a bit of a review before we play a couple games in this episode. So hopefully you like the structure of these episodes. Obviously, lower leagues want to play more off camera, so we get through the episodes. And a big reason a lot of people want to see from me like a long save, and that's what we'll be doing here to get Bath right to the Premier League. But we can't rush it, guys. We can't be rushing to do that. But, it's just going to take some time. But we definitely are. As I said, I'm going to do episodes of this every single day until maybe to the end of FM20. Who knows how far that will take us. We'll have to see. But anyway, we are going to get right into this one. We did set up the team, show you a difference. We're using Hamblin as a defensive midfielder. He actually did score a goal. He's alright, like 4.5 star ability, one of the best ratings in the team. Again, it must be something tied with the loan players having, their player number specifically. Copping still hasn't been amazing, and I have expected better of him. We've got a week break, and guys, it's the same with Dan Ball. It's like I'm a fan of his, but like, just because he's been at Bath for a long time in my older saves as well. But he never was one of the best players in the team from my memory. And physically, he still lets himself down. His physical attributes. So, we'll just get into it. But I'm happy enough with the lineup. But our defense is still to be concerned. Hartridge has been really good. But he's given he's got a couple assists, so that boosts his rating a little bit. The overall defense is nothing to shout about. So we're just going to get into the game. I like the balance when we're playing with a defensive midfielder. Makes us a little bit stronger defensively. So, but this attacking 3, I like our attacking 3. Brunt, Haynes, and Stern. Stern scored 2 goals and 1 assist so far, had a dominant pre-season. He's probably so far the only OG, the Bath OG, that is doing something of note for this season. So Dan Ball, I'd love to see him but in the game, sometimes Dan Ball, he might play a good pass or make a good tackle, but overall he doesn't get high ratings. And even Copping as well. They might make a tackle, make some tackles and play, simple passes, expect for fullbacks. I feel like their ratings don't give them credit. Just judging off. What are we going to say? We'll go with that one, but even my manager talks aren't amazing. So amazing in this one. I like to back it up with a second one, selecting all players. It gets players a bit more happier. There. So here's Robinson. This is you never know what's going to happen. And what I got to say, along with, I was talking about the stats, so it's a good topic to talk about. We concede a lot of chances, but our opposition misses a lot of chances, how we miss a lot of chances as well. Look, Haynes, that was great. So, like in the last episode you saw, we create a lot of chances and we miss. The opposition does the same as well. So, I gotta put myself in the situation. It's lower league football as well. You're gonna have opportunities you're gonna miss, and then defenders are gonna be poor defensively. So that's gonna, those things are gonna come together where you're gonna get a lot of chances, but you're not gonna score all of them. So, very intriguing, and I was just considering to make a change, and maybe before we concede a goal, I don't need at least do something, demand more. Say we demand more at this point, and some individual changes, or I say individual tactical changes, with the big man up top in Brunt now, at least in transition. We're going to take long kicks and distribute to target man. If you didn't see what we had last time, it was to go short to the fullbacks and to short kicks or roll it out, actually, I think we had. So to get it to the fullbacks. But, a bit different since we have our big target man now. So, if we go into the team instructions, I'm just thinking in possession-wise, what could we switch up? So, work the ball into the box, We're gonna leave for now. Do we switch things up? Can we play a shorter style and a higher tempo? Is that I haven't actually experimented with that mix yet, with Bath at least. I'm not sure if we have the technical ability to do that, but sometimes you need that's my go-to thing to change. What are your things when you got your tactic, but what's the one thing you change most often when you know a game is not going your way? That's me. Me personally, I go from, or at least when I want a goal, when we need a goal, I go from either short passing to direct or direct to shorter passing and maybe switch up the tempo a little bit as well. That's my go-to. It may be the biggest thing, but when you're looking for a goal, let me know if you're the same or you do something else. So now it's Stern. Oh, guys. And Ross, he's a leader at the club, so if things aren't going well, the other players are not stepping up, we can get Ross to talk to him and give him, well, a stern talking to. I swear I didn't have that written down to say. But anyway, come on. We need a goal. That was a decent chance. Now Batten. Oh, come on. Barker. Batten. Pass it. Pass the baton. Where are these coming from? I do not know. And oh boy, see, that's what exactly I said before. There's going to be bad defending and bad finishing, and they're going to culminate together. And yeah, tactics can only get you so far. But I guess you can set up your tactics in that certain way, or not that way, but with that in mind. Oh, come on. Smith, come on, Haynes. Oh, come on. Whew. I knew. I mean, they did 1-2. That was a nice play. That's what I mean. If that was a top quality team, that would be a goal. like a top player, say, if, like, in my other save, imagine if that was, like, Rashford and Martial combining. Oh, by the way, I said a top team. Manchester United is not playing like that in recent years. But you get the points. Let's go in assertively and say I'm not happy with the performance, but I see our style, I think we're playing well. See, we've got the possession. We are trying to have that, of course, as you saw from the changes. We'll try and go positive if we're gonna roll with that. See, Dan Ball, I see that red light up too often with him before any other player in a game. 5'9", yeah, guys. Like, seriously. I don't know what to do with you, Dan. We're looking for a goal, but guys, they're a good team, Weymouth. Weymouth? Is that how you pronounce their name? Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Some of these club names I've never heard in real life before, so keep that in mind. Anyway, we're looking for a sub. Hamblin, who's on a yellow card. We might make the change of Jordan Simpson. We did want to have a central midfielder on the bench in case we would make this change here today. Central mid on attack. We got that. That's a pretty good mix, I reckon. And then actually Barker just go to Mazzala attack. I'm a fan of having a Mazzala. Yeah, I'm stuck between... I'm someone who struggles to settle for a draw. Are any of you guys the same? I'll ask you guys if you're the same with a lot of things that I do in Football Manager. Are you very hard and maybe stubborn? And you got an away game, and it might be okay to settle for a draw. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll say, what should we say here? Concentrate. It's as important to maybe not concede a late goal here. Even more to get a goal. We'd hate to lose it, but we've had the... See, guys, this is a switch up we made. Okay, let's go attacking my way, guys. Work ball into the box. We take off, and now we go extremely direct, actually, and be more expressive, and maybe hit some early crosses in. Okay, we're really going for it, or making a bit of a change anyway, to get balls forward a bit more. Okay, we might see nothing. But Joe Raines is a decent player. Hey, we brought in Bobby Copping, and really imagining he will be like technically and mentally, physically he's nothing amazing, but those attributes, it says he's a national, Vanarama national level player, and I thought, yeah, we'd see him be very good, and unfortunately we haven't. So Joe Raines is going to come on. Joe Raines, and a wing back on attack. I mean, that's what we need. What we would need right now. Actually, with Haynes, he's looked a little bit dangerous, but 71% condition. Well, if we put Ross Stern on that side, so have an inside forward or inverted winger, yeah, he'll cut inside, yeah? Just for, with overlapping fullbacks. I feel that, yeah, that compared to inside forward, I just do that. He's a bit better. Yeah. Big decisions to be made anyway. Dan Ball, do we just go wing back? See if he can play, yeah, both fullbacks on wing back attack, and hope for something. Because yeah, then if Haynes was going to be on this side, we'll bring on Edwards. Yeah, bring on Edwards. I was going to say, can he be inverted winger as well? Because yeah, Raines will be getting forward. That's for sure. Let's see if we see a change. Or a goal, that's what I mean, with making a change. Imagine a late winner. Can we do it? Ball. You're useless, mate. I just get frustrated when you give away the ball and just do Dan Ball things. Oh, see, Raines. Mate, it's already... We're like the third episode in, and the drama with Dan Ball is already starting. But Batten, he misses the targets with Batten. And yeah, I don't know. Do we settle for a draw? Is a draw a decent result? I don't know. See, this one actually we had more of possession and shots for a part. But yeah, a portion of the game we did try and keep possession. And I mean, are we disappointed? It's another game you guys see where we waste chances. Really, say assertively, it just wasn't our day. I had to keep that. I don't want them to get unhappy and just hurt morale, really. So, we take a draw away from home. They've only beat Eastbourne Borough for the season out of their 6 games. So, yeah, I wanted to beat them if they were below us, but I think it's important not to... It's great we didn't lose. I think away games, but I don't even know, guys. It's both ways. At the same time, like, I want this series to be good, I guess you can say, and stand out. So if we get like promotions quickly, it'll be noticeable. You know what I mean? And yeah, people will be interested in it to see how this is going. But at the same time, I'm not sure about getting promotion with this team we have. If we're going to be in the Vanarama National League next season, I'm not sure, unless we can really revamp the squad. And how that affected signing Haynes, just slightly in the red. I mean, £95 per week. It shows in the red, but that's nothing too crazy. Media prediction is 9th, so yeah. What do you guys reckon will be best for us long term? Just a respectable season, maybe get to the playoffs, but you never want to lose playoffs as well, so it's a tough fact. You might, if a few of you guys, if you remember, I think it was the Bath City save I did where I got the first 2 promotions, and then I struggled in League 2. That was exactly it, and I actually got relegated. My team just couldn't cut it in League 2, relegated, and that's where we ended, so we wouldn't want to suffer the same fate. So sometimes you got to plan long term. Leave your thoughts. Oh, this reminded me here, guys. I got a couple players on our shortlist that are at Bath in real life, but they weren't. They weren't in our save, or they weren't at Bath in this save. So Samuel Pearson, I believe he's on loan from Bristol City. Noah Chilvers is another one who I actually tried to get Who's on loan? Yeah, it could have been Noah Chilvers, and there might be a couple others. I don't know. They're just two, because I was looking through Bar City players. Then I searched them in my team, and they weren't. Like, I was searching like for pictures and that, like, for the thumbnails. I'm like, hold up, where are these players? Not at the team. So yeah, let me know. Do we just leave it and not try and sign players? And I wouldn't. These are not players I'd probably go out and sign myself. I mean, Chilvers might be good backup. If you take a look, Kingsland is coming in. There they go. They're in fifth. They're obviously doing all right. Yeah, they got Ian Culverhouse in control. He's got pretty good experience, so he's a good manager. They'd be silly to get someone else in and replace him to try and do the job. But alrighty, here we are. This is a very important game for us. A win could see us. Could is the big word, depending what these other teams do ahead of us. Keep in mind, Concord. Where's Concord sitting? I think they're a bit lower, actually. They're last, so guys, I think that would be an easier one if we were to show in this episode. But I want to do it at the end of the month, August. Yeah, felt pretty good to finalize it then. And guys, do you know there's the instant result with this skin I'm using? If you want to download the skin, it's in the description where it says, well, I have the link for it, Football Manager 2020 skin. But I don't use that. If it's there, you're wondering, oh, does he use it? No, I play all games because I don't see the point of that, really. I can understand if some people want to play quicker, but you need to analyze your tactics, what's working and what's not working of the gameplay. Really, that's myself anyway. So guys, any of these players that we're not really playing, like Adam Mann, I feel he's too weak technically. If we're getting wasted chances now, I mean, scored 2 goals in the reserves, but he started 7 times. Well, that's mixed some and some of the preseason. But for me, technically, way too weak. If I just compare, if certain other players don't finish, if you compare him to left wing for Danny Haynes, attributes quickly, tell the story. Frankie Artis, he's a Bath OG, but I feel like he's a bit down the pecking order now, and a few of these reasons hopefully can be self-explanatory why I've got certain players in starting. I feel like we should go... who's out of the lower performers? I mean, Dan Ball. We have to play... do we have to? Do we give Connor a chance? He's got potential... Ooh, we're going to give him a chance. Okay, his match sharpness is not bad compared to some of the other players. So, we got to take the punt. We got to take the punt and get rid of this. Well, you know what rhymes with that. Oh, let's go. Let's go and see what's going to happen here. Who's the next? Tom Smith. Tom Smith is one of the better rated. Am I not playing him in his best role? But I am. So I wonder. Yeah, I am. I'm really intrigued when he's going to step up and be really, really strong. You got to see he's not a star in terms of getting goals or assists. You would think he'll be like a strong midfielder winning a lot of tackles. His tackles won 82%, but I want to see in recent games how much tackle. See, okay, he's making a reasonable amount and headers won. So sometimes these defensive midfielders, a defensive midfielder or a more defensive central midfielder, I feel their ratings are always underrated. I've felt that for so long playing Football Manager, but let's get right into this regardless. And you might wonder, I play Batten there, Ball playing defender as a cover. I was experimenting with the roles and just what I was judging in games before, and I used that before, a mixture of like a central defender on stopper and then a ball playing defender on cover. I want to get the mixture. Not always just go for the player's best roles, but how they shape up as well. And we'll see how we go. And see how Riley Lowe, how he goes. He's got 4-star potential. That potential is... I'm not sure if it's going to be up to... Yeah, where are we? He's a decent player. This is a decent player, just his potential, I wonder how high it could be. He could improve a slight amount in the future. So, yeah, probably just to be a good player in this division. So, we'll see. See if he can do better than Dan Ball, man. It's tough, man. I always love the OGs, like Ross Stern. If he does something so excited, and I try and get behind him, Dan Ball, but, like... He always lets me down, unfortunately. I want him to do so well. Like, he's the opposite to a legend of a save. Like, he's a legend of the save for the wrong reasons. Of like, Bar City saves. Unfortunately. And now he's been dropped. And now copy. Oh, I have a good feeling in this game. Off this first highlight. And here we are, Barker. Kyle Barker. He's been good. I haven't had too much, I suppose, much to complain about his game. Yeah, he hasn't really let us down on many occasions. And that was a good goal. He's got another goal. He scored another good one as well in one of the ones we played off camera. An assist for Ross Stern as well. Ross Stern, yeah, consistent. Telling you now, like I said, Ross, he might need to give a stern talking to Dan Ball. He's got to be doing better. That's what I mean. You can find yourself dropped. So, got to be careful with him on a yellow, though. With Riley Lowe. We'll say calm down when he's on a yellow. Players don't normally react well to that. Oh, good save, Clark. Good save. But it's more so just to keep them in mind. Or to be in their mind. Not to give away a second. Keep calm. Don't be reckless with your challenges. And now clear. Ooh. And I think that was him as well. He didn't clear the ball properly. Riley Lowe. He was flopping around there. It did have a bit of the Dan balls about it. So, let's see. That's why I said, when you play the matches, analyze your players' setup, positioning, tactically, for sure. So we got a goal. We want to make Alright, we force them back, and I'll tell you about the pressure. Like, we played that pressure game. Pressing. Oh, no. I feel a goal coming, guys. I feel that a goal is coming, so... Okay, we can't say that again. Say something else, because we did recently. Do we go again? Is this a combination, and that's going to work? So we got... Well, not play out of defense. We'll keep that. Just a higher tempo and shorter passing. Try that and wait till this refreshes so we can go positive. And this might be, if it goes bad, nothing to see here in terms of we could do this regularly. But guys, if we start to play some good football for the rest of this game, or Clark, yeah, just kick that long. Oh, Ross Stern. Oh, it's almost a goal. Oh. Lads, that was close. Now Riley Lowe is going to put this in. Good ball to Haynes. No. Oh. But does he have any moves or anything like that? Because he scored another goal outside of the box. Now, no player traits. I mean, his long shots are 10, but in his kind of player setup, 10 long shots, it doesn't really rectify that. Or like, it doesn't tell you he's a player that takes a lot of long shots. I mean, that's actually a trait. Take long shots. He takes long shots, but he doesn't have that. But from what I've realised from his playstyle so far, a bit on the roll, I guess. So assertively, guard against complacency. It's always, I wouldn't say a gamble saying that, but sometimes you can get a couple players that don't react well. But when you only have positive reactions, when you have no negatives, your players are in that mind state. When I say certain things, I point to my mind. Like, that's a focusing, that's like a thing. That's a deeper thing. And now it's Stern. Come on, Stern. Come on. Come on. We got this. We just unlock their defense right there like a locksmith. Come on. Whew. Come on. Told you. Hartridge. He's been good. Tom Smith gets an assist. Riley Lowe. Is he going to have to come off? It's a potential... We're leaving him on because we don't really... We have a right, but can Copping play on the left side at all? No. Hartridge can. Well, we're going to have to switch this around crazily. Rah, that's disappointing. FM, is this your way of forcing me to play Dan Ball? Alright, let's bring on Joe Raines on that side then, and this is the setup we're going with. Copping. I mean, what else can we really do? Ball playing defender, actually. Joe Raines, wing back. I'm not sure. We'll keep it on support. Trying to get a mix of a good role for him to play. Not going too attacking, and him not going too attacking. Yeah, we'll leave this play. Oh my god. Ryan Brunt is really tired, so let's bring on Lolos and go advanced forward. If you go in transition again, let's go over the defense. Take long kicks, distribute quickly. We'll do that for that specifically, even though we've got the shorter passing just on that occasion. Oh boy. It's a lot to take in, isn't there? There's so much to take in my videos. Look, we're killing them, really. Let's get another goal and finish it off. Finish it off. Come on, mate. What a goal. Batten. We did it. 3-0. And, I mean, Lola, he comes on, and that was a beautiful goal. And, guys, what I see from goalkeepers at this level, like, they just flop around. Never look likely. Okay. Okay, how's he going to do this? Ooh, they go very, very close. Very, very close. Man, I was going to pause that to make a change, but alright. Alright, let's make, what, 4-0? That would be great. A massive victory. Great for the confidence. Falston. What a name for a defender. I don't need to say it. I don't need to say it. We almost concede a goal. I was going to say, I wonder if he gives away a lot of fouls. Cull. Guys, if you don't like puns, you probably shouldn't watch my video because I can't help myself with puns and dad jokes and the like. Come on, clear it. Clear it. Oh, I feel a goal coming for them, so lucky we have a 3-goal lead. Hartridge. Look at him go. Really? I don't know, guys. I don't understand what he was trying to do there, trying to achieve. I'm sorry, I can't even explain it. Let's take off Tom Smith on a yellow and bring on Jordan Simpson, and we'll make the change. Just put him central midfielder. I'll just do defend for that reason. I don't want to go too attacking with 3-0. But I mean, at this point, surely we can't lose, right? We're 3-0 ahead, but I want to keep this as a very dominant win. I think 3-1 would still look that way, but it gives the defenders, oh, can he do it? Ooh! That's a goal. He's off. I thought so. I thought it was called initially. Can we see a replay of that? No. Cheers, mate. But yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to win 3-0. What a performance. Come on. So, guys, I was talking earlier in this video how we haven't had a convincing game yet. Have we finally got one? 3-1 against Chippenham? Well, I think if there has been one, this has to be it. Or if there hasn't been yet, this has to be it today. Ooh, good win, lads. Good win. Great performance. It was a very good performance to see as well. As we move up into 5th, I was wondering if the other teams would win. So we're sitting in a good position. Yeah, I'm really happy. I talked about earlier how it would be if we get promoted or not. But, I mean, you always want to try. And now, Riley Lowe, 2 to 3 days. Okay. How far away until the next match? It is 3 days. So we might still need to bring Dan Ball in. So let's make that change. Bring in Dan Ball. Can you see how disappointed I am with having to do that? I love to hate him, don't I? But if he suddenly starts having great games, I'd be pumping him up so much. Almost overdoing. I was like, oh, how amazing is he? But he's not doing that. But guys, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to go ahead and play some more games off camera, and I reckon we'll do the same. I reckon we'll play 4, and then we've got the FA Cup. That's going to be really important. I reckon we'll do that for the next episode. So make sure you guys leave a big like on the video. I appreciate it. Get up in the comments. I really love seeing your interaction for this series. It really motivates me to really go long and succeed with Bath City. So it's very early in the series, so make sure you join early if you haven't. Because we're going to go a long way. Imagine seeing us with Bath City one day in the Premier League. That's going to be a sight to behold, and we will get there. I'll see you guys in the very next video.